Hello, I'm here today to present Wordwall, which is being used on the Sahara Clevertouch screen, with which it's exclusively bundled. Wordwall's an activity maker, which you can use to make activities that you can use with your class. And I'm going to start just by showing you how a few of these work. We've also got these WordPad 7 Android tablets which work and interact with the screen. So every student in the class could have one of these and they can interact with a number of interesting and different ways in use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this template here, which is called the Brainstorm template, and I'm going to use the sketch game here. Now we're going to pick a fancy theme for it to appear in, so I'm going to use the jungle theme here, and I'm going to click on next. Now fortunately I have a willing audience of participants, so we can see our activities started. So we can imagine this perhaps as a starter activity that we might use with a group of primary school children. It's a bit like 30-player Pictionary, if you've ever used that. So what I'm going to ask is, I'm going to ask people in my class to draw me a picture of their favourite jungle animal. So if you guys would do that. Now what they're seeing on their screens here, I don't know if you can see that here, is there's a little leaf. At the bottom they've got some different coloured splotches there, different line thicknesses, so they can draw their great artistic work and press a submit key, and then it will appear up here on the board. So I'm going to draw one while we're waiting as well, so I think I might use these different colours. I'm going to go for a snake, I think. So there's my snake. Oh, there we go. I'm not much of an artist, but if I draw this like so and I press a submit key, what then happens is it appears up on the board. And I can see some of the other things we got here. Is that a monkey or a parrot?
It was trying to be a monkey.
A monkey, very nice. See, what a great work of art. And the idea is you can have all 30 children in the class collaborating, coming up with ideas, sharing the work that they've created. So this is one of the ways you can use it. Oh look, what have we got over here? That looks like a lizard on a leaf. Oh, it's a dinosaur. I'm not sure if dinosaurs live in the jungle, but anyway, it's pretty cool. And we've got some here. So we've got all of our different ideas up here on the board. So that's one way that you can use Wordwall with these Clevertouch screens. Let me just show you one more very quickly. One of these templates, and you've got about 40 templates in the program, it's called Maths Tiles. So what this does is it generates some maths questions. Now this is a game we're just going to play for a minute. And it's competitive essentially, so imagine a big 30-player joypad game for the classroom. What's happening here is these questions are appearing on the tablet screen, so we can click on the tablet screen like so. We can type in our numeric answer, so I think the answer there is 4. And if I press a submit key, you see I get a point for identifying it correctly. And you get a point for each one you answer. So guys, you've got to get as many questions right as you can now in the next, well, what have we got, 40 seconds. So they're all competing together to see how many they can get right. Okay, so I can see number 4's in the lead with 6 points. Now we can do this anonymously, or we can get students to type in their names. One of the real merits of this, I think, for schools in using this as a kind of starter activity is you can look and say, oh, well, those missing numbers in the sequence questions, those were the ones we're getting all wrong. So we'd know to spend the rest of the lesson focusing on those. Okay, so we're into the last 5 seconds now. Quick, guys. Oh, number 4's taken the lead with 11 points, 3 seconds left to go. Okay, and that's the end of the game. So let's see how we've all done. And I can see on the leaderboard in first place is number 4 with 12 points. Well done, Jed. So that is, that's how you can use Wordwall with the Clevertouch screens. We think it's making learning a lot more fun in the classroom.